Welcome to the Omada Construction Site Safety Orientation. Before beginning work on this project, every worker, subcontractor, vendor, and visitor must understand and follow the safety requirements for this job site. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Plan safety into all your work. No task is so urgent that it cannot be done safely. This orientation reviews the basic rules and expectations for this project. It does not cover every possible condition that may arise on a construction site. If you are unsure about a condition, a task, or a safety requirement, stop work and speak with your supervisor before proceeding. Before entering the site, make sure you understand the site entry procedures, security requirements, and parking rules. Only authorized workers and approved visitors are permitted on site. Enter and exit only through designated access points, and follow all posted signage. Cell phone and camera use must follow the project policy. Cell phones are not to be used while walking, operating tools, equipment, vehicles, or working in active work areas. Use phones only in approved break areas. Photos and videos may not be taken without permission. Every worker has the right under OSHA to work in an environment free from recognized hazards. You are also responsible for helping maintain a safe job site. Report unsafe conditions, hazards, damaged equipment, or unsafe behavior immediately to your supervisor or Omada's site representative. All incidents must be reported immediately. This includes injuries, near misses, property damage, chemical spills, and any unsafe event, even if no one was hurt. Reporting near misses helps prevent serious injuries later. Emergency response and evacuation procedures will be reviewed for this site. Make sure you know where the exits are, where to assemble in an emergency, and where first aid is available. In an emergency, stop work, follow instructions, and do not block access for emergency responders. Minimum personal protective equipment is required at all times on this job site. At a minimum, workers must wear a hard hat and safety glasses. Other PPE may be required depending on the task, such as gloves, hearing protection, face shields, respirators, harnesses, or high-visibility clothing. Proper work clothing is also required. Shirts must have sleeves and cover the shoulders. Pants must extend to the ankle. Approved construction footwear must be worn and must cover the ankle. Open-toe shoes, shorts, and sleeveless shirts are not permitted. Only use tools and equipment that you are trained and authorized to operate. If you do not know how to safely use a tool, machine, lift, or piece of equipment, do not use it. Contact your supervisor for training or direction. Do not remove, bypass, or disable guards, safety devices, or manufacturer-required protection on any equipment. Tools must be used as designed. Any tool or equipment that is defective, damaged, missing guards, or unsafe must be tagged, reported, and removed from service. All tools and equipment must be inspected before use. Electrical power tools must be used with ground fault protection. GFCI protection is required whenever using electrical power tools on site. Only trained and authorized personnel may operate power equipment, including aerial lifts, scissor lifts, fork trucks, cranes, or similar equipment. Equipment must be inspected before use, and inspections must be documented where required. Control of hazardous energy, also known as lockout, must be followed when working on energized systems or equipment. Do not work on energized equipment unless you are properly trained, authorized, and directed to do so. When in doubt, stop and contact your supervisor. Housekeeping is a major part of job site safety. Keep work areas clean. Keep walkways, aisles, stairs, ladders, and access routes clear of materials, cords, debris, and trip hazards. Do not lean materials against walls, columns, structures, or other surfaces where they can fall or create a hazard. Fall protection is required anywhere a fall hazard of 6 feet or more exists, or wherever otherwise required by site conditions. Guardrails, hole covers, personal fall arrest systems, and other fall protection must not be removed unless authorized and properly controlled. All workers must understand the hazard communication standard and the right to know law. Safety data sheets must be available for materials and chemicals used on site. No materials or chemicals may be brought onto the site without prior approval. Review the safety data sheet before working with any chemical or hazardous material. Use proper lifting techniques. Bend your knees, keep your back straight, keep the load close to your body, maintain a firm grip, and avoid twisting while lifting. If something is too heavy or awkward, get help or use proper material handling equipment. Smoking and tobacco use are only allowed in authorized areas, if any are provided. Tobacco, electronic cigarettes, and vaping devices are prohibited inside the building, on the roof, and in restricted areas. Dispose of cigarettes only in proper receptacles. Hot work procedures must be followed for welding, cutting, grinding, torch work, or any work that creates heat, sparks, or flame. Hot work may require a permit, fire watch, and fire protection. An inspected and approved fire extinguisher must be available at the hot work location. Confined space entry procedures are required before entering any confined or permit-required space. Do not enter a confined space unless it has been properly evaluated and you are authorized and trained for the work. All workers must follow the site substance abuse policy. No one may work while impaired by alcohol, drugs, or any substance that affects their ability to work safely. Ladders and stairs must be used properly. Inspect ladders before use. Set them on stable surfaces, maintain 3 points of contact, and do not stand on the top step or use damaged ladders. Stairs and access points must remain clear at all times. Barricade tape, signs, and warning systems are used to identify hazards. Do not cross barricades unless you are authorized to enter the area and understand the hazard. Always obey posted signs and instructions. Scaffolds must be erected, altered, or dismantled only under the supervision of a competent person. Scaffolds must be inspected daily and properly tagged to show their condition and usage requirements. Do not use an untagged or unsafe scaffold. Site-specific procedures may include roof access, floor opening protection, grading removal, guardrail removal, controlled access zones, and other project-specific hazards. These procedures must be reviewed and followed before starting the related work. If you are asked to perform a task that you are not trained for, or if you are unsure about any condition, stop and contact your supervisor. Never guess when safety is involved. Failure to follow safety requirements can result in disciplinary action, removal from the project, or immediate dismissal from the site. Willful or deliberate violations of safety policies and procedures will not be tolerated. Before beginning work, each worker must complete the orientation checklist, provide required certifications, and sign the acknowledgement form. Certifications may include first aid, CPVAR, NCCCO, forklift training, aerial or scissor lift training, OSHA 10, OSHA 30, or other trade-specific certifications. By signing the orientation form, you acknowledge that you understand the job site safety requirements and agree to follow them. Again, safety is everyone's responsibility. Plan your work, communicate hazards, use the proper protection, and stop work if something is unsafe. Thank you, and welcome to the project for Omada Construction.